Hang on one second here. Let me just make sure that I can see. Okay. Sabrina, let me know we're good. You should right now see my camera, and then after I'm done talking, I'm going to switch over to the main screen. And then you can create blog templates, landing pages, YouTube videos, Facebook ads, coming soon, seller reports, landing pages, on and on and on and on. Well, Listings to Leads was actually, I think, my first affiliate relationship. So I want to tell you how this built and then where to go from there. So what happened was I started teaching real estate agents how to build their business online through everything, through search engine optimization, which is my original specialty, and I still love it to this day. We're going to talk about that. Social media strategies, YouTube, pay-per-click, all of that. I would teach real estate agents how to build their business online because that's how I build my business. And in doing so, I would just happen to show them what software I was using. Now, I had never heard of affiliate income. I had no idea what that meant, none. I knew real estate agent referrals. I understood that concept, but I'd never heard the word affiliate other than like an affiliate disclosure. So like our broker would have us sign something that says, make our buyer sign something that says, Caldwell Banker has affiliate relationships with, and it would list off like a staging company and a title company and mortgage. And basically it was a disclosure saying that they had interest in these properties somehow. Well, this is the same. This is basically the same thing. I may not own it, but I have an interest in it because I'm receiving a benefit from it, right? So that was the only time I ever heard the word affiliate before I heard affiliate marketing became a thing. Well, I would talk about this software and I would just put links in there, and I didn't know anything else better, and that's just how I taught, and I sold my courses and whatever. Well, somebody mentioned to me once, hey, Lori, you should look at this affiliate marketing with all the influence you have. You could make some money. And I thought, I'm not doing that. That sounds shady. I don't like that shadiness of what that sounds like to me. And believe me, there is some shadiness to affiliate marketing, but I don't practice in the shadiness part. But for some reason, I just had this weird feeling about it, and I didn't want anything to do with it, and I just poo-pooed it and kept going on. It's so funny now. I feel really silly, but sometimes I have to be smacked in the face with something before I will open my eyes to it. I'm one of those. I'm open-minded, but sometimes, Anyway, so what happened, and I want to say it was Listings to Leads was the first one, and I can't remember if it was them or my IDX, but they sent out an email or something saying, hey, we've got this program, and if you send people our way, we'll give you 20% of or whatever percentage it is of the signups, and then you can get your software for free. Well, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, software for free? Yeah, I'm in, because I spend thousands of dollars a month on software. How many of you guys right now, if you sat down and wrote down all the things that you spend money on software-wise, I don't know, social media tools, texting, dialers, CRMs, websites, hosting, graphic design, video editing, automation tools, word processing tools. I mean, oh my gosh, the stack's pretty huge when you actually go to look at it. And you don't think much about it because it's $9, $10, $20, or it's just kind of coming out of your whatever. And so I thought to myself, well, this would be a great way to get some more money for my team for education purposes. I was spending a lot of money traveling and on education for my team if I get my software discounted. So that's just kind of how mine started off. And I started getting into this, into that. Gosh, guys, all of a sudden, every day I'm turning on my computer and it's $3, $4, $5, $20, $100. I went, whoa, there is something to this. But still, I just kept doing what I do without going after it intentionally. And then I just started noticing other software companies had these programs. So I would just go online and apply. That's all you have to do. You go online and apply onto it where they have their affiliate programs. And all of a sudden, it's thousands a month. One day, October of 2018, I hit 6 figures in daily, monthly, annually affiliate income. Now, here's what you have to understand, because for some reason, every time I teach this, nobody listens to me. I did that organically, which meant naturally to me, not on purpose. I'm a teacher, trainer, therefore influencer. Influencer basically meaning that when people trust me and what I do and what I teach, they want to use the same programs, right? Because when somebody wants what you have, they want to emulate it. They want to have the same website, the same tools, the same YouTube channel, the same cell phones. I get all the time people message me, Lori, what kind of computer do you have? Like my computer has any kind of magical specialty over anybody else's, which it doesn't. I do have a MacBook Pro, but you can do the same thing on any computer, but they want what I have. They want the same video lights. Right now I have a video camera that I'm using, a high definition video camera that's inside a light ring that makes me look softer and not as wrinkled and hopefully not fuzzy. And people want that, right? Because that's what they see when we teach. And so that is the reason I was able to build it to 6 figures. It still took me years to build up that influence. Now, I'm going to show you this when we go to the screen capture. Now I'm doing purposeful activities by blogging about particular things that I know will sell a book or a video camera, whatever, or niches, which we'll talk about. Now I'm on Pinterest. Now I'm including links on YouTube, but that is not what got me here. What got me here is teaching and being influential. Okay, so that's an important divide. I get all the time people messaging me about how to do Amazon, and I believe there's so much money in affiliate marketing, paid ads, search engine optimization, blogging, YouTube. There's so much money to be made in any of these aspects. I just want you to understand that I got here through influence. I got here through teaching. Okay, so when you see all these actual applications on the second half, a lot of that is fairly new to what I'm doing. Okay, and it's still a way you can build your business, but I want you to hear that first half, because listen to me. If you can teach anything, let's say you love to cook, and you can turn on your camera and you can show people how to make your favorite keto recipe, or your favorite chocolate cake, or mama's chocolate chip cookies, or daddy's barbecue. Oh my gosh, grilling is huge, right? Or maybe mama grills and daddy makes cookies. Doesn't matter. Just using examples. The family's recipe for blah, blah, blah. If you can cook, you can build an affiliate network. If you are a wood maker, you know, my daughter's long-time boyfriend, eventual son-in-law of mine, I'm sure, is a blacksmith. He's really, I think I said that right, Sabrina, right? And he's really into the wood making. So he's making a video channel and Instagram and affiliate links and Pinterest and everything on making coffee tables and shelves and whale tails and things like that. Maybe you are great at assembling flowers. Maybe you are a mom or a dad. Do you know that just being a mom or a dad gives you the ability to teach? Even if you teach how much it sucks to be a mom or a dad. I mean, it's amazing what I see on YouTube. It's amazing what people are doing with affiliate marketing. Lifestyle sells, right? I was trying to inspire my daughter Sabrina to pick this up, this affiliate marketing, because I think this is the future. This is the future of business owners. I think more and more, well, I've got quotes on all that. I didn't bring my stats to the table, but more and more businesses now are putting their money into influencers. They're putting their money into sponsoring private personal YouTube channels. They're putting more money into having somebody wear their clothes or their shirt or their bag or their whatever, instead of running ads on television anymore. Instead of these big banner ads, they're putting it into people. The future of marketing is influencers. And when I say influencers, that's blogs, that's SEO, that's Pinterest, that's social media, that's all of these things that you can be. You don't ever have to get on camera to do this. Those are examples, okay? Let's say you are handy. You're handy. You love to fix stuff, okay? You could build a whole website around fixing stuff. How to patch up a hole, how to re-glue something so the cracks don't show. I'm not a fix-it person, so I'm going to use terrible examples. How to repatch a piece of carpet. I don't know. How to fix a broken television. How to, what's the best way to hang pictures straight? I'm looking around at my crooked pictures. I'm just giving you examples. If you take your life and what you love to do, that is a great topic. I love travel. And one of my passions is to build a travel blog, vlog, video channel, whatever. And I think it's going to be part of my Midlife Monarch lifestyle channel. It's just going to be another leg of that. But I want, when I go to Alaska and go on my cruise, I want to document it and show people things and tell people things. I just added my first travel piece to midlifemonarch.com. It's all about traveling to Alaska. In fact, I'll show it to you when I get off the camera here. Those are great ways to build an affiliate business, okay? If you can teach anything, that's first, okay? You can teach fashion. You can teach beauty, hairstyles. You can teach dating. You can teach how to be married. You can teach how to be divorced. You can teach how to be a great Christian. You can teach how to be a great book reader. You can teach how to be a great writer, how to be a blogger, how to keep your house clean. I don't know. There's just, everybody Googles everything, okay? So I think any teachers are going to really benefit from this. Now, one more thing before I switch over to screen share. And I hope you guys are getting this, because this is the most important thing I'm going to show you out of the whole webinar is what I'm talking to you about right now. Everything else is just nuts and bolts of how to. This right here, the concepts are what you really need to understand. The biggest reason why mine built up to 6 figures is because they weren't one-off sales. Software, recurring subscriptions, things that people buy month over month. Now, this doesn't have to be software. This could be cable. This could be shampoo. Megan, those of us that are in the Monat hair shampoo, that's still just affiliate income, in my opinion. You could be monthly subscribing. How about a gas club where people are buying into some kind of gas savings every month, or grocery savings, or meat delivery, or flour delivery, or think about the things that we do pay for month over month over month. It doesn't have to be software, but that's where I've made my money, and I continue to make my money is in software. Because every time somebody goes out and buys that $19.95 a month, whatever software that they're going to use in their business, I'm getting 20, 30, 40, 50% of the commission. Okay. So let me look at what your questions are really quick, and then we'll end up going over to the screen so I can show you some how-to. I saw a question come in here. So Rick wants to know, how long did it take you to get 6 figures in affiliate marketing? How many hours per day do you spend on it? So it took me years, but it wasn't purposeful affiliate marketing. So don't base your time frame on my time frame. Don't base your results on my results, because everybody's going to be different. If you went at this all in, this is what I'm doing, worked it strategically, you could do something maybe faster, maybe depending on where you are now and what you're, I'm going to say that I had I think actually mine moved fast because I had created a platform from teaching. So as soon as I realized what affiliate marketing was, it started growing fast because I already had the audience. But guys, I do want to tell you that you can run a paid ad today, which I'll talk about. I don't do this right now myself, but I've just been immersed in affiliate marketers, learning all the different ways to do it. And there are people that just run an ad today on Facebook. And I'm going to show you how to show you a bunch of this stuff in a minute. They go pull in affiliate offers. They create a landing page for the offer that then goes to the affiliate, and they start making money right away. And that being said, from everything that I'm studying and learning, it's not super effective if you don't have a email list, a tribe built up. So if I were to tell you, if you were to tell me, hey, Lori, I'm going to go start a new business, what do I need? What do I need? Let me ask you guys that are on this call really quick. If I were starting a new business tomorrow, give me 1, 2, or 3 things that you think I need besides money, because you don't always need money. Give me 1, 2, or 3. I'm looking for one keyword. I want to see what you guys say. What do I need more than anything else? Let's just say I've already got I know what I'm selling. I've got the product. Now what do I need? What do I need to start marketing that business, to start promoting that business, to start building that business, to get sales? Of course I need customers, but what kind of thing do I need to get it going? Okay, hold on. You guys are doing great here. So somebody said website, social media, cell phone, buyers, customers. Okay, that's a given. Reed, you nailed it. I'm going to come back to you in just a second. Anita says an audience. So far, I'm looking for a particular word. Okay, yes, you need an audience. You need an audience. But how are you going to grow that audience? How are you going to maintain that audience? How are you going to communicate with that audience? Okay, let me give you another hint. This one thing right here is where everybody messes up. Out of anything I'm going to tell you, besides the concept of affiliate marketing, which we just went over, the one thing you need more than anything else is a database. Over anything else is a database, because that is the secret to affiliate marketing. That is the secret to any business, is your database, right? Even if day one, you put 10 people in it, you put mom, you put dad, you put your brother James, you put your nephew Alex in there, right? These are who you're putting in there. Okay. You need a database day one. And let me tell you, the secret to my success is a database. Everybody will tell you a million other things. We work the database like fiends. We are beasts with our database. And that's the secret to all of this. In affiliate marketing, that's the one thing. That's the one thing you have to start off with, is a database. Okay. All right. So database is your CRM. Let's call it a CRM, because it's not just a database. It's how you're going to communicate with that person. Text messages, emails, Facebook posts, phone calls. Notice how phone calls was last on my list. This is how you're going to make money as an affiliate, is your database. Okay. Now I look at my Facebook, 5,000 people on my personal wall, thousands and thousands and thousands of followers on Instagram, on Pinterest, on whatever, right? Well, to me, the personal one, that's my Lori Ballen page, that's a database for me. I actually add people and purge people every single day out of my Facebook. If they're not communicating, I'm not communicating, we're not providing value to each other's lives, somehow we became friends and it's clear there's nothing going on there, I unfriend them. Not to be rude, they don't even know who I am, or we're not communicating with each other, right? That's a database. Okay, so it's not always just your customer relationship management system. So how I built my teaching business was through my database. Nobody knew who I was in 2010. Nobody knew who I was. I joined Keller Williams and I said, you know what? This is how this whole thing started. Because before that, I had lots of businesses. I made millions of dollars. Nobody knew who I was. There was no YouTube. There was no social media. We lived in a bubble. All of my business back then came from direct mail. because I've always worked a database strategically. It all came from direct mail. Then we came out with fax machines. Who remembers that day? Woohoo! Then all my business came through faxing for my catering company. And then when I got into real estate, it was direct mail again. And then as social media grew, of course, we got into social media and pay-per-click and Google ads and organic SEO and all that kind of stuff. But how I started, I got over to Keller Williams in 2010. And what caught my eye, and this is how I know I'm an instinctive affiliate marketer. We won't all be, and that's okay. What caught my eye was that there was 100,000 agents in that company. And there wasn't where I had come from. And right out of the gate, I saw this thing happening where real estate agents were sending each other referrals. Well, where I was before, we didn't do that. We went through a relocation company. So when I saw this, I said, oh my gosh, do you mean that if all I did was connect with these 100,000 agents and get a small percentage of them to become a tribe, that when somebody said, who do you know in Las Vegas, they said Lori Ballen, I would start generating real estate leads, referrals, these referral things. Well, I'd rather do that than go try to get a bunch of buyers and sellers. I'd rather go connect with the real estate agents that are going to give me referrals. So I started teaching to generate relationships. I started teaching to get those referrals for brand awareness. That then turned into this affiliate business. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I do a bunch of purposeful stuff to generate that. All right, does that make sense? Okay. Are there any other questions before I start going into these how-tos? Okay, so the concept is this. Those of you that already have influence, and I see a couple of you on here, those of you that are already coaches, you're already making videos, you're already on YouTube, you guys already have a platform, which means the influencer side of what I do should be easier for you because you could relate to this, okay? So the way I did this, and this is the way I'm going to recommend you all start, is I started by giving things away for free. Hey, everybody, I've got an upcoming webinar on Tuesday at 11 o'clock, and I'm going to talk about the 10 mistakes I made first starting my business. You know, I got a webinar coming up, how to not get banned from Amazon. I got a webinar coming up, why my listing presentations lock in 93% of my appointments. I'm just making up numbers, right? Knocking one door made me $50,000. Why it's important to set up a key person life insurance policy when you're working with your partners, whatever. I'm just giving you examples. You start by giving everything away for free. You got a free report, you got a free guide, you got a free course, you got a free webinar, you got a free whatever, and they register for that item. All of your affiliate marketing is going to work the same way. Who is your audience? What are their problems and challenges? Okay, who's your audience? What are their problems and challenges? What can I give that audience that'll help solve their problem or challenge? Okay, I don't believe just general life tips are enough. You gotta hit a problem, specific problem. Okay, so for example, one of my new niche websites designed purely to attract affiliate income and advertising on my website is called midlifemonarch.com. Midlife Monarch, and it's a lifestyle blog for the midlife woman. I could create a video or a blog post all about how to lose weight, but that's nowhere near specific enough, right? But if I do one on how dry brushing improves the appearance of cellulite, now that is hitting a specific target, right? I know my audience is the woman 40 to 70, okay? Midlife is more like 48 to 68. But let's just say 40, 70. I know who she is. She's somebody that has high schoolers or her kids are grown and moved out, more like an empty nester. She has a lot more freedom probably in her life today than she has before. She might have been married once or twice or thrice or whoever. I know a lot of women that have been married more than that. She is facing things in her life hormonally, physical changes, body changes, having a much harder time losing weight, probably has, I just go on and on about, I know my target audience very well. And so I will focus on those specific things individually. I know that the midlife woman is traveling a lot more than the millennial is traveling. And so talking about cruises to Alaska is going to appeal to an audience of this group, okay? So I might create a free report, my top 10 tips or 11 tips or whatever you want to do for cruising to Alaska. My tips for cruising to Alaska that you've never heard before. And they go on and they download it. And with autoresponders through my customer relationship management system, they get my report. And then after they get my report, what happens? A series of emails. Okay. You can also do this with Facebook chatbots. You can also do this with text messages. Emails still work when it comes to this kind of thing. In affiliate marketing, email is still massive. Okay. How you guys doing so far? Type in there for me. Are you getting these concepts? Are you learning? Have you got questions? I'm just taking a pulse on you here. All right, good. Anita, you're actually one of the ones I'm thinking of that already has a platform that could do a lot of this. Let me tell you so. Let me give you a real example. I should have brought him in here and I didn't. And I don't have any sitting next to me. All right. There are a lot of products now that as soon as you buy something, they send you an email that says, hey, share this with your friends, or Facebook message or text. Hey, share this with your friends. If your friends buy this, they get $20 off, and so do you, right? Hey, buy this exercise bike, or tell your friends about this exercise bike. And when they buy it, they get $100 off, and you get $100. Okay, how many of you guys have seen this? All the brands have this right now. All the big brands are doing this right now. Okay. Oh my gosh, it is gold if you are an influencer. And you are an influencer if you say something on Facebook and anybody does anything. Don't think you have to be an influencer of thousands of people. You might influence 3 people. You might influence your children and your spouse. See, that still makes you an influencer. Now, what makes you an influencer that a brand would sponsor is a totally different criteria, okay? But if you're on Facebook and you have people to watch, I'll give you an example. My brother, oh my gosh, he could do so well with this. My older brother is into audiovisual, audiophile, they call it, I guess. Did I say that right? And I tell you, when he speaks, I don't understand a darn thing he said. It must be what other people feel like when they listen to me talk about SEO, because he's talking about cords and cables and burning off sound, and I don't understand any of it. But he's got this big, booming, boisterous voice. He knows what he's talking about. He's inspiring. He's got this thing about him. And when he talks about audiovisual stuff, people go crazy. And he's building this YouTube channel. He's now up to really close to getting his YouTube channel sponsored. And all he's doing is talking about what he loves and what he knows every day. Not every day even. He's just on making channels when he thinks about it. And he's simple things, he's got this beautiful living room set up with his equipment in a small apartment, but it's all clean and nice. And he just shows people how his music sounds and how he plugs things in. And I was coaching him last night on how to turn that into affiliate dollars. And, having your YouTube channel sponsored, making money on your YouTube channel is still one way to make money. But it's going to be pretty small unless you have a massive following. I might make $100 or a couple $100 a month on YouTube views. It's not huge. Putting Google ads on your blog could be 500, 1,000, a couple thousand. It depends on the amount of traffic, right? Your Amazon Associates account could be a few hundred, 1,000, a couple thousand. I've seen people making 20, 30, 40, 50. I've seen people making 6 figures in Amazon money. I've seen people making 6 figures in YouTube. It's all possible, right? But what these products do, like my Rothy shoes, I have these. They came across my Facebook feed one day, and they're just flats. It's a pair of flats, and they were $140. And I thought, how do you have $140 flats that have no brand name? Like, I don't even understand. but I was curious, you know. So I clicked through and I looked at it, and what I saw was the woman throw her shoes into the washing machine. So she's got these flats, and she threw them into the washing machine and pulled them out, and they're perfect. And I thought, now you got my attention, because if I could have a pair of flats in every color, that, because I don't like to think, especially like I hate thinking about fashion. I really do. I want to go, I want it to be cute, and I want it to be fast, and I want it to be comfortable. So I saw these shoes, and they had these pointy toe shoes that kind of made it look fancier, right? So I bought one, loved them, started telling people about it. 20 bucks for you with my link. Buy a pair of Rothy's. Who knew so many women would buy $140 flats? I had no idea. And I get $20 off my pair. So at first I bought like 5-6 pair, and I just saved like $20 off of this one, $40 off of this one, all of a sudden $60 off of this one, $80 off of this one, and now my shoes are free. The last, I don't know, 4 or 5 pairs in there have been free, because I just wait until I get that much built up, and then I pick another pair. Now I did this in a few ways. 1, influence on social media. 2, videos on YouTube, product reviews. This is what I think of my Rothy shoes. Pinning, I pinned images of me wearing the Rothys. I pinned little videos about the Rothys. And now I'm getting up just every day. You have $20 off. You have another $20. You have another $20. It's just a gift that keeps on giving now. Now I wish that was cash, because oh my gosh, my Rothys collection is huge. And at this point, I'd rather that just be cash. But sometimes it's $20 off of something. My meat delivery that shows up on my doorstep every month. It's organic, grass-fed, beef, bacon, all the stuff for my keto diet, right? I lost 50 pounds on the keto diet, and I like grass-fed beef, and I like organics. And I never used to, but I do now. And when I tell people about my food delivery, I get either, it depends on what their promo is. Sometimes it's $40 credit off on my next month's box. Sometimes my favorite one's free bacon for life. I now have free bacon for life. So as long as I am subscribed, a life of my subscription, as long as I'm subscribed, there's extra bacon that shows up every month in my box. I now get free ground beef for life. So every month, I think it's 2 pounds of ground beef that show up every month. So sometimes my box is free. It just depends on what the promos are. So those are still affiliate marketing. Even if it's not a cash reward, it's still affiliate marketing. Okay. All right, cool. Let's get into some real deal samples. Let me shut off my camera here and go to my screen. Okay, stop sharing my cam. Okay, share my screen. All right, you guys should now be able to see my screen. Okay, now what's going to happen over this next hour, 15 minutes? We'll take a break here in a little bit too, a 5-minute. We just take a 5-minute break in between. What you're going to see now is real deal examples. Oh, I keep looking at the camera. Camera's off, right? Make sure I turned that off before I turn my lights off. Question bar. Okay, Anita says camera's off. Okay, I'm just gonna shut that light off so it's not blasting me. Okay, that's the one drawback with video, any kind of lighting, is you can get blinded by it. All right, cool. What you're gonna see now is all the fun stuff. And for some reason, when I teach, everybody just wants to go do the fun stuff. And they completely miss the fact that I said database, 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 database. They completely miss the fact that I said recurring subscriptions are gold, go after software, go after recurring subscriptions. They completely forget the fact that I said you have to build influence, and they go right after Amazon links. Okay? Now, I want to show these all to you because it is part of affiliate marketing. But if you only do the part that I'm showing you on the second half and you skip the stuff I talked about on the first half, you're probably going to fail and you're going to give up because it's not happening fast enough. And it may not scale to the degree you need it to scale to make enough money so that you don't have to work another job or so that you can retire or whatever, okay? So this part is the nuts and bolts and the principles of affiliate marketing, but that first part is the gold. Make sense? But I know some of you guys will drool over the second half because it's the how-to part, the how-to of the implementation. But this is not where you're going to make your money overnight. So please understand that. Okay. Whether you use influence or SEO or YouTube, whether you build this with blogging, with videos, with only email lists, it's the same concepts. That's the good news. You're going to do paid advertising, same concepts. Paid advertising just gets you in the door faster, right? But it doesn't mean you're going to make money faster necessarily, but it can. If you have money today, you can get started with this a lot faster than those that have to earn in, okay? All right, I'm going to show you a few examples of how I make affiliate money. ballenvegas.com. Let's start here because a lot of you guys are real estate agents. All right, I'm playing with colors, so don't get a gasp that my colors don't match. I'm playing with it. I'm playing with blues, I'm playing with teals, I'm playing with all kinds of colors. That's when you get to the fun point of marketing, when you just start testing colors to see what works the best. This is my real estate website, and I had no idea when I started building this what an affiliate opportunity it would become. I had no idea when I started building this that I could make $500 a month on it through Google Ads. Now, that's a small number. Based on what I've been studying, running ads on my website could turn into a six-figure income on its own. But it's a start, and this is how it works, okay? I had no idea that I would ever be putting Amazon links and stuff on my website. So this is just the first example. I built this purely to generate real estate leads. And now I make as much in affiliate income off of this website than I do in real estate sales. So that's a big deal. That should motivate you to continue blogging or to start blogging. Because, oh my gosh, it's huge. It is my favorite thing. And I wake up every day and I spend all my time in content. Somebody asked earlier, how long did it take you and how many hours a day did you spend? Well, the truth of it is I have always spent at least 3 hours a day lead generating. Even when I was taking listings and working with buyers, or I was in my catering company I had 100 employees and I was running the team and I was doing sales and I was out on appointments. I was doing all that stuff. I have never, ever, ever not spent several hours a day lead generating, okay? Even if that meant getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, which I did for years. I know that sounds insane, but I was willing to do that to get where I am today. I would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I would lead generate from 3 to 6. And then I would go to bed really early. And I actually had a relationship with my ex-husband at the time because we still had little kids at home. And I said, you know what? I cannot get in my lead gen if I'm at appointments all day. And I told him, I said, the second you open your eyeballs, I'm at work, right? Because we were partners. And now I'm doing transaction coordination, or now I'm doing, he's going on a listing appointment and I need to assemble. I was the admin for a long time too. I need to go prepare the paperwork. Okay, this is happening. Or even when we weren't out doing active sales anymore, now we had human resources stuff to deal with. Now our agents needed stuff, and somebody sold a house and forgot that the refrigerator was included. Now I need to problem solve and figure out who pays for the refrigerator, right? I know you guys can relate to some of this. So the only way I could do my stuff was 3 hours in the morning. So I started getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And for me, lead gen was blogging primarily, or Craigslist back in the day, right? Craigslist. I'd be pounding out Craigslist, or scheduling social media posts. So even still to this day, my primary lead generation hours are in the morning. No matter what, I get up. Now I don't get up at 3 anymore. But I do get up and take my daughter to school at 6:30, and I am online doing content from 7 till 10, usually before I go work out or go for a walk or have coaching calls or appointments or whatnot. Sometimes I get up earlier just because I'm an early bird, and I get up at 4 and I might do work. So I would just say always 2 to 3 hours, 2, 3, 4 hours a day on whatever you're doing. But let's just say you're just going to start your affiliate marketing part-time in addition to what you're doing now, then you have to build in whatever time frame you can get to. It might be your Saturday project, it might be your Sunday project. But do keep in mind, the more you do and the more purposeful it is, the more likely you are to get to the point where you're making affiliate money on it. Okay? All right. So what happens now is I do blogs like, let me show you this one. How to keep bugs off your window screen. This is me. Okay. So I started with a real estate website, and I started ranking for things like turning on your utilities, how to find movers, what are closing costs in Nevada, where's the best place to take your dog for a walk, dog shampooers. This was before I did anything with affiliate income. And the reason I did that was because I wanted the locals to keep finding my website so that I would be positioning myself as an expert. I would be positioning myself as an expert on Vegas. If I knew all about the Las Vegas Strip, if I knew when spring break was, if I knew when the best summer camps were for kids, if I knew who's the best Elvis impersonator, if I knew where the best happy hours are in Summerlin, these are all real life examples. And I was able to create blogs on those and talk about those, then I would be positioning myself as a local expert. That helps me in real estate, doesn't it? The answer is yes, big time. Now, if you could do this on video, even better, even better. There's a guy out here in Vegas that just does so good with his, I love his YouTube channel. He just goes around Vegas talking about, you know, the Strip and the parks and the sugar factory and the best places to eat steak, and it's perfect. I don't have that kind of time anymore, but it's awesome because it positions him as, and he's a real estate agent, it positions him as a in Las Vegas, right? And so then I went, okay, now guess what? I have a niche. Who can tell me what my niche would be? I've got a real estate website here. What is my niche? Who are my readers? Who are my readers coming to my real estate website? I'm looking at your answers. Valerie's the first one to get it. Anita got it. It's not buyers and sellers, believe it or not. Buyers and sellers might find my real estate website and I might talk to them, but this website, when I'm talking about best places to eat ice cream, when I'm talking about how to keep bugs off your screen doors, those are specific niches. There's going to be a target audience that fits. Well, I've gotten now to where my website is focused on homeowners. It's homeowners, okay? I am considering spinning this off into a hyper-local blog where it's people want to visit Las Vegas, and the reason for that is because there's a really high affiliate income for hotels and shows and all of that. But then again, I'd be competing against Vegas.com and all those, so I don't know that I want to take that on. But really, it's people who live in Las Vegas would be my hyper-local audience, and homeowners. Okay? Now, this is still going to feed the rankings for the pages that are for home buyers and home sellers. How to buy a house, how to buy a house when you're getting divorced, how to buy a house with no down payment, how to buy a house with a family member, how to buy a house as a millennial, how to buy whatever. I do all those, right? Those are still on here. But the big affiliate income now is coming from homeowners. So now that I know I'm targeting the homeowner, I am creating articles like how to keep the bugs off a screen door. I'm using this one as an example because it's my highest, it's my second highest Amazon affiliate generator. And I want to show you how this works, okay? So whenever I do a blog post, and I do other classes on blogging, if you have the Ballen method, if you are a Ballen method subscriber or owner, there is a course in the bundle called blogging. Make sure you go read all of that because it is really going to help you with affiliate marketing. There's also a course on YouTube. There's also a course on affiliate marketing, which you guys all have now. The Ballen Method bundle, you can actually get for $49 a month, and you just cancel anytime if you don't want to keep learning. Or you can buy an annual product, or you can buy a lifetime product. I think Sabrina has some promos she's going to send out to you guys on those kinds of things. But anyway, all of my blogs kind of look like this: intro, video, call to action button, table of contents, and then all of my paragraphs. Well, here is where affiliate marketing comes into this, okay? See if you can spot where there might be affiliate links. There's one. This is a Google ad. These are affiliate links. That's an affiliate link. These are affiliate links. Okay, lots of different ways to build in affiliate links. Now, when this is on mobile, it doesn't look anywhere near as spammy. When they shrink this down, okay, watch this scroll now. Intro, video, call to action button, table of contents, paragraph, affiliate link, ads, paragraph, no ads, link, link. But they don't necessarily know these are affiliate links, right, until they start getting into there. Okay, so it's surprising how many ads you actually can put in. I don't like the ones that are in your face pop-ups a million times. You have to close them all. I think that really hurts the user experience. I would rather mine be kind of within the messaging, within the paragraphs, within the brands. And I can tell you that I love your question, Rick. I'm going to come back to it in just a second. I can tell you that my best performing affiliate links, my best performing type, are these right here. Okay, these do not do as well, and I may even stop using them because to me they look spammier than anything else. You can also shrink these down to 1 item, 3 items. It doesn't have to look like that. It can be a slider. I'm testing all these different things, but so far I've not sold any of these, and I keep selling these. And in everything I'm testing and studying, these contextual links do the best. Okay. Now, if you have an Amazon store, it's going to look a little different. So, for example, let's go over to my Midlife Monarch. This is my Midlife Monarch blog. It's already making money after only a couple months. I don't have any ads on there, but I do have affiliate links built in. And the only reason it's making money after a couple months is because I already have an audience. So I'm already able to drive people to the blogs. It's starting to rank on the search engines now, but it has a ways to go before there'll be search engine dollars or any kind of advertising or anything like that. Okay, so here's an example. Let's take a look at my cruise to Alaska. Actually, let me show you the store first. So up here, fashion for women over 50. This is kind of like what a store would look like. On this website, I have something called WooCommerce built in. And what WooCommerce does, it allows me to build it more like a little store and put products in here. All right, so let's just go over here to dresses. You see how these products are listed? You can do these with any kind of affiliate relationship that you form where you have permission to do so. So you can do this with Amazon links. You can do this with, if you go out and create an affiliate relationship with a brand that makes dresses. So for example, I have an affiliate relationship with eShotKey, and these are these custom made dresses, and they give me the image and the text and all of that, and then I'm able to advertise their product in there. Okay, so for example, here's a handkerchief dress, and I've got the title and I've got the dress. And now see here where this says buy product, it's an affiliate link. When they click here, instead of putting it to their cart, they go to the Michael Kors website and they would shop there. Does that make sense? So that's a way to build an affiliate setup. Now, how you would get products to do this with is you could do it with Amazon. If you set up an Amazon Associates account, you can list their products. Now, the drawback is Amazon has a regulation that says you cannot download their images. So where I can put their little text link and have an image show up here, I'm not allowed to put an image on the page, on the featured pages, which means in a directory, that would be a blank box. So I have to go get clothes and take my own pictures. Or I have to make a fake little clip art and put Amazon handkerchief dress or like whatever. So that's a drawback to me with using the Amazon as a store, is that their regulations say you can't even use their pictures outside of the widget that they give you. So your store is going to look a little bit weird when it comes to that. For example, see right here where I have these related products. Those wouldn't show up right if I'm using an Amazon link unless I took that picture myself, because they don't let you put these pictures up here. So I'm not going to get too advanced on that since we're in a beginner's course. So instead, what you can do is there are affiliate websites. Let's take CJ Affiliate. So go to cj.com. cj.com is a big one. In your course here, guys, this is the Ballen method, right? And all of you guys have access to my course on affiliate marketing. So let's click on affiliate marketing. Okay, I'm going to go onto the back side. You guys would look at this from the front side and scroll. Here's the first part, how to do affiliate marketing. Okay, second part, how to build an audience. And I'm adding and adding and adding. This is just getting started. Here's how to build a niche website, how to rank on the search engines, how to build Amazon. But look at this, affiliate networks. Look at this list of affiliate networks. An affiliate network is a place that has already created relationships with clothing, cars, stereos, food, health programs, whatever it might be. You sign up with that network. Then when you apply to be an affiliate with Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom or Keto Cleanse or whatever it happens to be, you will apply through that network and get approved through that network. And then you will follow the network's regulations as well as Bloomingdale's regulations. And they're all going to be different, okay? Some will allow you to directly post on Pinterest, some won't. Some will allow you to use other images, some won't. Some will allow you to, I don't know. There's just, some will allow you to do pay-per-click marketing, some won't, okay? So I read the terms of service on each one. But if you go to a company like, I can't get in there now, to CJ Phil. I thought I was logged in already. Let's go over here to share a sale. Okay, share a sale is an example. Let's look at merchants. So you go to shareasale.com, you go to cj.com. These are a couple examples of places that have merchants. So you go to the merchants. Let's go to search for merchants. And let's just say you absolutely love a certain product. You can go in here. Let's see if Bose is one of them. Nope, I don't think it is. So I'm going to go look for see if Bose is one of them. Okay, so I love my Bose speakers, and I don't see it on here. I might instead then go over to Google and type in Bose affiliates. Okay, so Bose is with flexoffers.com. Bose is with BigLink. Sometimes they'll be at multiple places. Yeah, I see several. So what you end up doing is you find your favorite. So let's just say you are anytime I go directly to that person's website. Sorry, I'm jumping around a little bit. I go to their website first. And I scroll down to the bottom and I look for the word affiliate. This is where I always start. Okay, I look for the word affiliate. A lot of times you're going to find it. If you don't find it, then you go over to Google and do what I just did and type in Bose affiliate. So they have an affiliate program with Flex Offers. Let's go look at that. So then we go over to flexoffers.com. You go to login, publisher login because I'm the publisher. I go up to advertisers. I'm brand new on Flex offers, and I type in bows. Okay, there they are. Okay, now here's what it's going to tell you. It's going to tell you your commission amount. A lot of them are really low. So this one, the payout is 2.4% of sales. 2.4. You'll make more on Amazon. Okay, now here's some of the catches though. Amazon, I average about 4% commission. Some of the categories have a 10% commission, but that's just kind of like my overall average is 4%. Let's take a look over here. Well, let me finish this first and then we'll go back to Amazon. All right. The payout's 2.4% on here. Now, you're not just going to go run a Facebook ad on Bose speakers. These are things you want to be building into blog posts. You want to be using these links when you're telling somebody about your favorite Bose speaker. You're going to use this link when you make a YouTube channel and do a product review on your Bose speaker. That is when you're going to use things like this. These are not really designed to go out and create a bunch of Facebook ads. Okay. Now, if I click on here, I can see their terms of service. So we do not allow bidding on the Bose name or any of our trademarks, but it's not saying you can't run a paid ad. It's saying you can't use their name in the paid ad. But if you say, here's my favorite speaker that made my party the best party of all, or here's the speaker I used at my kid's party, I don't know. I'm just using an example. My examples are terrible. You can run a paid ad, you just can't use any of these things. You'd have to say the word speaker. Does that make sense? Okay. Anyway, you can keep reading that and see what they allow and what they don't allow. And as you go through and develop this, you'll learn what all this stuff means. Okay. But once you read all that, you go, okay, yeah, that looks like me. I agree. You click yes, and you apply to the program and you wait. Now, what these people are looking for is they want to see that you have an established brand. So generally that's done through a website, which is why I highly recommend everybody start with a website. Okay. But they don't all require a website. There's one that's super simple to start with that's called VigLink, or it used to be called VigLink, and now it's called Sovereign. Okay, Sovereign bought them out. All right. They have all kinds of things that I can't find anywhere else. Even my utilities, cable, all of that is Sovereign has a lot of this stuff. Okay. What they do is they went out and created relationships with all these companies, and you split your commission with them. So you advertise a speaker or something, and you connect a Vig link to it, then whatever commission comes in from that item, you're splitting with this company. Okay, but you can find so much, but it's really small amounts of money. Okay, when you're first starting off, it's going to be really small. So let me show you an example. I'll go to the merchant. Some of these even pay per click, but it's just really small. Okay, so Venus.com is one I'm heavily promoting. And on how I'm doing that is I'm on Pinterest with my Midlife Monarch account. Let me go over to pins. Okay, and you can see I'm pinning my shampoo that I sell. I'm taking pictures of my outfits and I'm pinning them. Lots of different examples, but I'll scroll down here. These would be like VigLink. So these are, you go on there, you find the publisher, you grab a favorite product, you grab a link, and you're able to create the pin and share it. Okay, let me just tell you guys that this is another very, very slow go. I have pinned thousands of pins. I just started this in January. I think it was January. Actually, I think it was like Christmas Eve. I just started this account, and I've already got, you know, that many monthly views, almost 200,000 monthly views. And here you go. Look at this, 2,993 pins. So I'm averaging 1,000 pins a month. All right. and I'm making some money, but it's dollars. It's not hundreds and thousands of dollars. It's a build. This is just another way of building up. But look at here. Look, here's a great example. This pair of pants right here has 64 views on it. This one over here has 4.2 thousand views. Why? Because it's being served up more by Pinterest to customers because Pinterest believes it's more valuable. Also, I shared it to what's called tribes on Pinterest, which I teach in our Pinterest lessons. And so other people are sharing it, and now it's getting a ton of traffic, and now that traffic is going to my website blog that's all about dry brushing. This, to me, is really the way to start with Pinterest. What my experience is showing is this can generate some dollars, some clicks, some whatever, but man, it's a slow, slow go. Now, let me explain something to you about cookies. Not cookies that we eat. Okay, here's a good one. This is a good example. This is a one I did. I used these little silicone strips for your face. Okay, and so on the left here, this is actually my midlife face. On the left here, no makeup on. Well, neither one have makeup on. This was before I put on the little patches. And then the second one was after the patches. So look at all the diminished creases on my face. So that's a good kind of pin. Now what happens is when they click on that pin, it goes to my blog post that is all about, it goes to my store that offers these anti-wrinkle things. Then when they click on buy product, it goes to Amazon. You see how that works? Okay, now let me explain one of the benefits with Amazon. When someone, there's benefits and there's negatives. There's something called a cookie. And the cookie is something that's planted that when the person visits your website, there's a cookie enabled on their computer that tracks what happens next, right? We all are enabling cookies every time we're logging into Google or we're doing whatever. So you might have them blocked, but typically speaking, this is what happens. The cookie's planted. And then this tracking starts to take place with a timer. Amazon has something that says, when somebody clicks on your link, if they buy anything in the next 24 hours, you get a commission. Other affiliates might give you 30 days. Can you imagine that? 30 days. So if somebody clicks on your link and they don't buy it that day, but they buy whatever you brought them over to in the next 30 days, you still get the credit. So they don't always have to buy right then. But here's what Amazon does that's really cool. I hate their 24-hour cookie. That's terrible. And if somebody clicks on your link, but then they click on somebody else's link, whoever the last link was gets the credit. Okay? But the positive thing about Amazon is anything they put in their shopping cart, you get a commission on. So let me show you my Amazon account so you can see what that looks like. All right. So all of these items have been ordered. I'm laughing at the sex one right over the St. Joseph statue one. No, I'm not promoting sex stuff. What happens is when they look at a particular item, whether they buy that item or not, whatever they put in their shopping cart, you get a commission on. Okay? So for example, this person bought a spark plug for their car. They ordered 6 other, oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, they ordered 6 other items. I got commission on all 6 items. This person ordered a genuine Mexican falsa yoga blanket. They bought 5 items. I got commission on all 5 items. Are you guys still here? I just want to make sure you're still with me because I haven't seen anybody post any questions or anything. Just type there and that you're still here and that you're getting a lot out of this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Are you hanging on? Am I moving too fast? Is this all good? Are you getting some real stuff out of this here? Just taking a pulse, checking in on you. Okay. I'm still going to answer your question, Rick, about how did I know to do the bug screen one. I'm gonna finish with that today. Okay, let's do this because I'm late on our break. Let's go take a 5-minute break, and then I will keep talking to you about what this looks like with the Amazon and with the cookies, and we'll go back to the more blog examples. Okay, and I'll show you where to go get your links to put in there so that you know how to do this stuff. So let's go take a 5-minute break. Let's just come back at 25 after. I am going to pause my camera and my sound. Let's come back at 25 after. All right, some of you guys are making your way back. I just made myself a fabulous little espresso in my Nespresso machine. And another great example is when I wrote a blog post all about my Nespresso machine and why I switched to Nespresso. And then I included links to Bed Bath & Beyond to buy the Nespresso machine, to Amazon links to buy the Nespresso pods. I'm trying to sneeze, hold on. And made a video on YouTube, product review, how to use the Nespresso machine. That's affiliate marketing. I just gave you several steps there. Pinning the pictures in the Nespresso machine, pictures of me holding my tiny little Nespresso cup with links to buy the Nespresso cup. Yes, yes, yes. All good stuff. All right, where's my question bar? Let me see where you guys are at. Okay. Before I go through any more how-to, let me address a couple questions here. So important. Guys, none of this stuff works if you don't have an audience. Period. End of story. You have to build an audience. You can do that in several ways. You can do a YouTube channel and nothing else. You can do blogs and nothing else. You can do pay-per-click ads and nothing else. You could do social media and nothing else. You could do one or two of those things. You could do three of those things. You could have a podcast. Okay. You could do direct mail. You can do networking events. There is no limit to how to build an audience. But if you don't have an audience, nothing is going to happen. Okay. Guys, it is not true. The impression is that if I post my selfie in the mirror, everybody goes out and buys that tank top, or I post a picture of me holding my coffee mug and everybody goes and buys Nespresso. No, sometimes nobody does anything. I posted one day I posted about my stand-up desk and I sold 2 of them. Go figure. Sometimes I post a picture. One particular cardigan. Everybody went out and got the cardigan. My swimsuit I posted the other day. I got like all these clicks on the swimsuit, and that particular company has like a pay-per-click thing. So it's like click, pennies a click when somebody clicks through. You just don't know. You don't know what's going to land or how something's going to hit, right? It's just sometimes it just depends on your audience, what you're doing. So you got to have an audience, okay? So if you do not, you know what? Well, it's okay. I'll just keep talking to you. Just stare at my screen. If you do not have an audience already to work with, the first thing you have to do is decide, what is your database going to be? What are you going to use for a database? Start there. Let's see. Oh, there's an alarm going off. Ignore it if you can hear it. Sabrina, what did I just sign up for? Darn it. Not MailChimp, the other one. Aweber. Sabrina, could you get them a link to Aweber? If you have, do you have it? I think you have it. Let me know if you don't have it, because I have it in my notes. Aweber is one that you might check out that has email, newsletters, I don't want to use the word basic because it's so popular, but it's an everyday kind of use. Now, if you want something more comprehensive, we've been using Infusionsoft for years, and it is geeky. It's way more comprehensive. You can build out all these funnels, and if this happens, then text them, and if this happens, then send them this message, and if they click on this link, then email them this. If you're ready to get that comprehensive, call my brothers. My brothers are owners at ballenbrands.com, and they can help you build a website. They can help with your Infusionsoft. They can help you with content. That's their department, not mine. I let them do the service side of it. I teach. So that is an option for you. If you have something you love, use it. I don't care. Whatever it is that right now that you think you can use, but here's what you're going to need. You're going to need somewhere to be able to enter all your contacts. You're going to need to be able to at least email them. I also like a system that'll allow me to do text. But you might have two different systems for that. But at least email them. You want something that's going to allow you to then create a funnel to message to them. Okay. ClickFunnels is another thing that we're using. Sabrina can get you our link. And by the way, my links are typically affiliate links, and I generally benefit if you make a purchase through one of my links. The ClickFunnels is really cool to be able to build landing pages, upsells, downsells, and funnels, but it's a little on the geekier side. So if you're ready to start to launch fast, I'm going to tell you you're going to need a landing page software of some kind. If you're doing any pay per click, you need landing page software. Whatever you're going to use, you got to have it, because you're not going to be able to just direct send everybody to the affiliate. You're going to need somewhere for them to land in between. I'm not going to get super into paid advertising today, although I am now starting to build that into the affiliate course, because I'm not doing a ton of it. I'm not doing any of it. I'm not doing paid affiliate marketing. So I'm looking at YouTube channels, trying to bring in other people that are doing it and actually teach how to do it in there. Mine's organic. So I earn in through search engine optimization, through social strategies, through YouTube videos, and through influence primarily. So if you're going to do paid ads, get your database, get a landing page software. We recommend ClickFunnels. Everybody's going to need a way to email your list. Okay. Now, the next thing you're going to do is decide how you're going to grow your audience. Okay. Are you going to do it this way? You're going to build a lifestyle blog, and you're going to rank on the search engines, your real estate website. You're going to build a, I'm doing a midlife monarch. Sabrina's doing, oh man, Sabrina, I already forgot. Can you guys hear me? Are you all back? I just want to make sure you're there. You can hear me. Somebody said they lost sound. You're here. Okay, Sabrina's is Millennial Memoir. Millennial Memoir. Sorry about that. That's Sabrina's. But she's just starting it, so don't go look for it yet. Anyway, we're doing lifestyle blog, so you can do that. I have another one called The Seventh Stream. These are just all examples if you want to go poke around at what I do. The Seventh Stream is all about affiliate marketing, but the whole goal for the Seventh Stream is to make affiliate income. It's a niche website, and the whole goal is to make affiliate income. I also have ketodays.com, which started primarily because I was coaching keto, and now I'm primarily focused on building it out as an affiliate opportunity. So let's take a look at this. I'm going to do something like this. Keto rash. When somebody goes and Googles keto rash, I have an intro. I have a video, not even me. I have a button to sell my course. I have related articles. Look at this, affiliate, keto guides. Okay. I might add in my affiliate banner for keto powder, for protein powder. I haven't done it yet, but I've got all kinds of those affiliate links like that. Okay. So if you're going to do blogging, this is what you're going to follow these. You're going to follow my processes with blogging. Okay. Now, somebody asked, well, let me finish. If you're going to do influencer marketing, you got to go pick your channel. Are you going to do Instagram? Are you going to do Facebook? Are you going to do podcasts? Are you going to do YouTube? Are you going to do two of them? Be careful about doing too many of them unless you've got a big team. It's going to be hard because every channel is different. You got to learn them. You got to learn your audience. I got really into podcasts, and then I had to back off because although they were working so well, I didn't have time to learn them all. Didn't have time to do them all. So as I'm learning podcasts, my YouTube started suffering. So I had to make a choice, and I said, you know what, right now I need to go back to YouTube, and then I need to put the right software and systems in place where I can just turn my YouTube channels into podcasts and get that out more strategically. But I had to, sometimes you have to pause or stop, take a step back so that you can move forward. But I love podcasts, so good. All right, so what are you going to do? Pick your channel. Pick your channel. Don't try to be in all these places at once. It's going to be hard unless you have a great team And even my team can't keep up with all those. So you're going to have to really work on that, okay? By the way, most of this stuff I did on my own. So this does not require you to have a big team to do what I'm doing. I blog, I make my own videos. Sabrina's now making videos. Some of my team has made videos, but I built up that channel with my own videos. I built up my own blog with my own content. Okay. Now I might hire writers. I might hire a ghostwriter to help me write some of this stuff. I might hire Ballen Brands to write some of this stuff, but I'm not, I did not need a big team to do any of this. Most of your affiliate marketing, you don't need a big team for. Most of your affiliate marketing, you're going to start by yourself. Okay. If you can get a virtual assistant or you can hire some out, that's fantastic. Okay. So if you're doing influencer marketing, you're going to go that direction. If you're going to go after Pinterest, just go figure out how to do Pinterest at a super high level, but I'm going to suggest you have a blog that goes with it. It's really hard to just go pin, okay? Most of us are pinning our outfits on a blog, or we're pinning our how-tos on a blog, and then we're pinning from the blog. Let me show you how cool this is. Like if I were to go over to, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Hold on a second. Oh, that's weird. There we go. It's my computer. Oh, I thought we had our blogs listed on the side. Let me pick one. Oh, that's keto. Hold on. Midlife Monarch. All right, let me try this one. Up here, I have a little app called Tailwind. And I do have a link for an affiliate link for Tailwind if you want to check that out. Sabrina can shoot that out to you. Tailwind is a tool for Pinterest and for Instagram. Not required to do affiliate marketing. It's just one of those extras that makes things really cool and easier and faster, more efficient. So if I click up here on this, my little Tailwind guy, what it just did is it pulled all my pinnable images from my blog. Look at this. These are all pinnable now. So in 5 minutes, I can now pin 1, 2, 3, 4 things to Pinterest. That being said, the only one that is a great pin is this one, because I've already sized that the right way. It's already got its description in there, but these still can pick up some steam, especially on like keto recipes and stuff. Don't have to be fancy. They just go. They can be a picture of keto bread and it'll go crazy. It doesn't matter what size it is. Typically, the longer, skinnier pins do better. But I could now hit schedule, and I can take all of these pins now, and I can schedule them to go drip out onto Pinterest. So the more images I put in my blog post, the more pinnable things I have. Look at this one. Let's try this one. See my little store page? Let's try that. I'm going to hit Tailwind. Whoa, gold mine. Ding dong. Awesome. Perfect. So now I could go take this, and I could go to schedule, and I can select each one of those to schedule out and drip out on Pinterest. I don't remember where I was going with that or why I was showing you that, but anyway, somehow I got over there. Okay, so my suggestion is you start with a blog, you start with a website, and then you go from there. You can just go directly to a YouTube channel, but a lot of these vendors are going to want to see an established brand. They are expecting to see a blog. Sometimes they will turn you down because you don't have enough traffic. Sometimes they'll turn you down because your brand is not in alignment with theirs. So for example, if I'm applying for spark plugs, well, let's go a different direction. I'm applying for a college student loan program or something, and I'm applying through my 7th stream niche that teaches affiliate marketing. They're going to turn me down. They're going to say, wait a minute, why would people who are learning to make money at home online want to take a college course? If they don't see an alignment there, they might decline it because your brands are not in alignment. It's not that you did anything wrong, okay? If you are wanting to promote Lululemon athletic wear, and you have submitted that you are an influencer, and you give them your Facebook business page, your Instagram page, or whatever, And all across there, you're talking about the best brownies and ice cream and you know, they look at your Facebook followers and they can see that the majority of them are in their 40s and they're all women who are, you know, 150 to 200 pounds, whatever. They're just going to say that niche, based on what we're looking at, we don't see athletics in your profile. We don't see your people talking about athletics. They're all talking about their favorite foods. And this doesn't mean they have to be overweight. I'm just saying when they just quickly look at your demographic, they're going to go, okay, the 40-year-old overweight woman is not our demographic. They may turn you down. Does that make sense? So you're going to want to be building a brand to market these things. Now, some of these, they don't even look. Boom, instantly approved. No problem. Other ones want to see a brand alignment. The larger, more popular ones typically want to see a brand alignment. So if I'm applying, and you'll apply through each one of your domains individually. You can set up each one of your domains on these accounts. Like, because my real estate website, my lifestyle blog, my 7-stream niche, and my keto niche do not necessarily have things in common. So if I'm going to go promote the newest keto protein powder, I'm not going to apply through my real estate website. I'm going to put down my keto days for them to go look at. And they're going to go, oh, yeah, she's keto. Of course, we'll approve her protein to her to promote our protein powder. But if they go, oh, wait, she's a real estate agent. Wait, why does she want to? They may say no. Okay, does that make sense as far as like what you're going to do? So your step one, establish whatever your brand's going to be. You know, if it's just going to be about your life, great. Who are you? What does your life look like? On Midlife Monarch, I went and had this logo done. Go back to the homepage. I went and had this logo done to symbolize me. She's me. I can't even believe how well they did with the likeness of my face and hair. It was so funny. So this is me, right? It symbolizes you know, my general age group, the world. I'm not yet a world traveler, but I'm really wanting to go do a bunch of travel. The little stars are kind of like my magical zing thing. The butterfly is an actual replica of my tattoo that's on my wrist and resembles my transformation. And so that's a good example of a lifestyle brand, right? The 7th stream is more money, abundance. It's green for cash. The logo is green and has money on it. It's got you can tell, it's got a feel, it's got a flavor, right? It's got an energy to it. This is what this brand is going to be all about, is making money, abundance. That's this brand. Okay, so I'm just kind of want to give you some examples of how these different niches flow over. Now, don't panic that our webinar is going to be over in shortly and you haven't learned it all, because you guys all have my affiliate marketing course. So you're going to be able to take all these things, slow me down. How did she do that? How did she do that? And I give you all way more of the how-tos now. Today, I really wanted to get the concept of this, okay? So a couple more things I want to show you. I'm going to go back to that niche in just a second. Amazon, real simple, but you have this in your course. Let me just show you this. If I want to go create a link to a product, I go up here, and you have to go in and apply for Amazon Associates. If I want to make a product link, I just click on product links. This is where everybody tends to start, is Amazon. I go down here and let's just say I want to promote that dress. So I'm going to click on get link, or you can type in your keyword. You would be amazed at what's on Amazon. Oh my gosh, so much on Amazon. Okay. And you can go right here to text only, and you can put that link right there on your website, or you can create a short link. There you go. And you could just hyperlink that to a keyword on your website, or you could put that actual URL there. If you make a YouTube video and you say, hey, everybody keeps asking me about my lights that I'm using to make this video. And if you just click in the description below, there are the lights I use for my video are on there. These are affiliate links that I do benefit when you purchase. That's an affiliate disclaimer, by the way, guys. you need to read your laws because they are cracking down hard on affiliate marketers. If you are posting affiliate links on social media, you can only post them in public forums and on websites where you are the admin. So if you're in a private group, let's just say you're in a private real estate group with all your real estate buddies, at like, I don't know, let's just take lab coat agents, for example. And you have to be members of that group to see what's in there because it's a closed group, not private, but it's a closed group, right? And you go in there and you say, oh, just go use so-and-so staging because they're great, or go use this software, and you post an affiliate link, and it's an Amazon link. Sorry, if it's an Amazon link, you're breaking terms of service. Oh, no, any link, FTC, any link. Any link, if you post a affiliate link without it saying that it's an affiliate link, you can get shut down. You can get in big trouble. On Amazon, if it's in a private group at all, you're not allowed to do it unless you're the admin. You're not allowed to do it. So you will lose your Amazon account. If you say, oh, just use this whiteboard, and you put a link to it on a private group that you don't, or closed group that you don't admin, it's against their terms of service. However, if it's on your wall or anywhere else, all you have to do is put it in your about section. Here's what I did right here. Lori Ballen, I benefit when you make a purchase from one of my links. That's all you have to do. At least that's right now all you have to do. I just read over all the regulations, okay? Some people will put affiliate link, or they'll put their affiliate link and they'll put in parentheses or hashtag affiliate link. That's still not okay on Amazon's terminology on a private, on a group that's not public. So be careful about starting with Amazon and not knowing what their rules are. Be careful about getting into affiliate marketing without disclosing. You know, I hate it. I hate it too. I hate that I keep having to say, I'm an affiliate marketer, because it sounds like I'm just like this. I don't know. It sounds so spammy or whatever, but it's a law. If I'm telling you, click on the affiliate link, it's a law that you have to know I benefit from it. On my blogs, you'll notice wherever I have my blog links, and now it's almost every page, I put the disclaimer now at the top of the blog post so that it's obvious, and sometimes I forget. Oh, shucks. I think I forgot. Did I miss it? Okay, so watch this. So I'm going to go into Edit Post. This is the most beautiful thing about WordPress Gutenberg, which is my preferred platform. I have my disclaimer saved, and usually I have it right here, but I was moving fast yesterday and I forgot it. I have a disclaimer on every page of my website in the footer. So it's there, but the laws are really saying, look, you need to make it obvious. So we're really trying to work harder to make it more obvious. So I put in this little content block, and I have a reusable content block with my disclaimer in it, and all I have to do is drop it in there. This post contains affiliate links, and I will be compensated if you make a purchase after clicking on my links. That's kind of an FTC disclosure. Amazon has a specific one that I have on the footer of every page that says, Lori Ballen is an Amazon associate and benefits from purchases made from her links. Okay, I wanted to make sure you guys heard those disclaimers, because don't just go out there and start smacking your affiliate links out there without letting people know you benefit from them. The ones from like Rothy's Shoes and the Meat Place, they actually say when you click to share the link, it says, use my coupon and you'll save $20 off of shoes and I get $20 too. That's the way to do it. That's the right way to do it. I don't like it that way either, because it looks like we're selling something all the time. Even if you're just really are sharing something to share it, but if you have any interest in it, you're supposed to disclose it. Okay. Now, who was it? Rick asked me earlier, how did I know to do the bug screen? So this is very important. You've made a decision you're going to get into affiliate marketing. You've decided you're going to blog, or you've decided you're going to podcast, or you're going to YouTube, whatever. I still think you need a website for brand recognition. If anything, a 2 or 3 page website via brand recognition is going to help you with your affiliate, get set up with affiliate people. An about page website that's your own domain is going to benefit you, even if you don't do anything else with it, okay? Let's just say you've decided that you're going to do a niche around something that you love to do. The smaller you go, and I've got lots of this on the lessons in the Ballen Academy, the smaller you go in a niche, the quicker you'll start getting traffic. Small, tiny, itty bitty, small. For example, weight loss. You want to, the top niches for making money in affiliate marketing are dating, especially women over 50. That cracks me up. Dating over 50 is like a huge niche. So I'm going to be making lots of money on that niche when I do decide to start dating again. So dating, making money, finance is a big one. Obviously, that's my 7th stream. Weight loss, health and fitness, that's my keto, right? So I've got a few of those. Pets is another big one. What am I missing? Weight loss, health, fitness, making money. Software, like teaching software, like what, right? Those are like the top niches. I have my hand in all of them right now. That was not even intentional. That just kind of happened organically through what I do. Okay, so let's just say you want to do a niche on pets. Okay, pets is way too big, you guys. Way too big. So there's a couple ways to do this. One, you can go over to Google for free and type something in like pets. Let's just say, all right, pets is too big. Let's go cats. I want to talk about cats. I'm going to blog about cats. I love my cat. I know I can sell cat products. I'm going to build a cat website, okay? 1 million monthly searches a month. Way too freaking big. Way too big. Now, not to say you could never work your way up there if you're Petco or whatever, or Cats R Us, but way too big. You're going to be competing against everybody else. The odds that you're ever going to show up in the search engines are slim to none. You're going to have to build up to bigger categories as you go, okay? So cats. Now, what I just did now is I just did a space after the word cats. Now start looking at what pops up. Cats for sale, cats that are cute, cats game, cat breed. All right. Now we're on to something. Let's look at cat breeds. And you say, oh my gosh, well, I just love cats. I love all cat breeds. So what if I were to build a website that's all about cat breeds? Okay, there's an opportunity there. I don't know what you're going to sell on there. Maybe you're going to monetize it with Google ads. You want to make $1,000 a month on Google ads. Maybe you're going to sell cat collars and cat food and cat whatever. Maybe you make custom cat clothes. I don't know. Do cats wear clothes? I don't know. All right. So you're going to do something like that. Now let's go down even further. Let's look at cat breeds. Oh, look at this. Cat breed identifier. Common cat breeds. Okay, cat breed test. Ooh, I love this. I just saw an opportunity. That's when I get excited. Cat breed test. So you're going to build a website and you're going to create affiliate relationships for at-home cat breed tests. So my mom has this little dog, and I can't remember the whole story, but she says it wasn't a Chihuahua, and the rest of the family said it was a Chihuahua. And so she finally DNA tested her dog with an at-home dog test and got its breed. Yes, it does have Chihuahua in it. But anyway, these are a big deal. These are something that can be sold. So now, in my head, I just want to have a cat website. I want to talk about my cat. I want to sell cat products. But what I was able to just now do in seconds, I mean, how long did that take me to get to that? Now, of course, I'm skilled and trained at spotting it. I went from cats to cat breeds to cat breed test. Now I kind of know an item that I'm going to promote. Now I need to go build a bunch of blogs around cat breeds, right? Okay, this is all, oh, what's that? Oh, this right here, I'm sorry. This is a free plugin for Chrome. It's called Keywords Everywhere. Keywords Everywhere. This is a free plugin. You don't have to pay for anything. All right, now, here's where it gets fancy. Let's say we know we want to rank for cat breeds. So we're going to go type in cat breeds for a second. Look at the blog opportunity. Cat breeds that don't shed. Long hair cat breeds. Cat breeds with blue eyes. cat breeds that like water. Oh my gosh, you guys, I want to go do this so badly. I don't have the time. Whew. You either got to have nothing but time or nothing but money, because somebody's got to write these blogs. And I already have seven websites going, I think it is. I don't remember how many. What do I have? Five that I'm actively working on. I can't take on another. As much as I see opportunity, I'd love to. You can also go build these and then sell these websites for, can't believe what people pay for high traffic earning websites. Okay. But this is how I get ideas for my blog. Somebody asked where I got that bug screen idea. Right here. I'm typing in things about a house. I'm typing in things about screen doors. I'm typing in things about bugs. I've got an article all about bed bugs. Gross, right? But guess what? I actually had bed bugs once. I traveled to Colorado. I went to 2 different places in Colorado, came back. We threw our bags on the bed. This is what everybody does. We'd traveled for years and never had this problem. Threw our luggage on the bed, unpacked everything, not knowing anything. And all of a sudden, months later, I'm waking up, only me. I'm waking up with bug bites from head to toe. For some reason, these bugs only like me. And it only takes a male and a female to have this issue. So somehow I brought home a male and a female bed bug, or a pregnant bed bug in my, I know it's gross, in my suitcase. And it cost me $1,000 to have my house treated, and it worked. But anyway, I make money with affiliate bed bug stuff, bed bug lights, bed bug traps, bed bug sprays, because I wrote this blog about bed bugs. Keywords everywhere. Hold on, somebody said they're getting an error message. Let me look. Okay. This is what I'm using. I don't support the tool, so I couldn't tell you anything about error messages. You would have to contact them, but that's what I'm using when you're seeing it in that little Chrome extension. You can also get those stats from paid tools. Like my favorite paid tool is SEMrush. It will tell me all the stats. If you have Google AdWords, you can get keyword stats in there. I just happen to have it as an extension because it's a quick grab. But a lot of keyword tools have the keyword data in it. Okay. So anyway, one more fantastic tip here is that you go to Google. We're doing these cat breeds, right? Pick a website that ranks well for cat breeds, not paid, ranks organically. You can tell because it doesn't say sponsored, it doesn't say ad. Click on that website, grab the URL, and if you have the paid tool, SEMrush, actually, I think it'll do it for free for the first set of words. Then you have to pay for it. And I do have an affiliate link for SEMrush. I'm going to hit enter. If after we get off this call, you want to know any of the software I mentioned and you want to use my link, message me. I can send you the link. You can also go over to loristools.com and access them. Also on Facebook right here, this link tree has a bunch of them. And I'm sure Sabrina will also be emailing you out. So check my links before you sign up for the free trials. And then I benefit with the affiliate links. But I'm obviously not requesting you do so, just telling you we can get you them after the fact. And then we both benefit. Okay, so right here, Purina.com cat breeds. This is your final big tip here. I live in this, love this. Go down, look at all the keywords that website ranks for. Now you'll know all of the blog topics to write on. Kitten breeds, fancy cat breeds, types of house cats, stampy catwalk, different cat breeds, cat logos, how to breed a cat. Just start writing or buying them if you're going to buy your content. This is how I get the ideas are endless. I never, ever, ever don't know what to write about. Never. The tools will tell me everything I ever need to know. And if I want to start off with the easiest ones, I just sort this by volume, and I start with anything under 250 searches. Start low. Usually, if it has lower searches, you can rank faster. Okay, and I always start with ones that have at least 3 words. So don't go after kitty page. Don't go after cat photos. But I would go after pet cat species. House cat breed. Okay, those, if they don't make sense, skip them. Show cat breeds. There's a great one. You write a blog post about which cat breeds make the best show cats. right? Types of American cats. And you could even sort this with their advanced features and actually pull all ones that have 200 to 250 searches and start there. Okay. Now, I teach you all of that in the courses, so don't panic. I care that you get this, and I care that you have all the tools that you need to be successful. I cannot be there with you in your house, and I cannot answer every question you're going to have by private message. I get blown up all day long. That just won't happen. But I promise you, if I know it or I can get access to it, it's going in the Ballen Method courses. I'm doing everything I can to give you every step of what's successful. I'm honest. I'm authentic. I will not try to sell you something I don't believe in, I don't understand, and I'm going to always try to give you, I will always work hard to give you every step in the process that I understand. And I'm even bringing in other experts into the course to help you with things that are more advanced that I may not be able to teach. That is important. Okay. So I hope you got a lot out of this, guys. I love getting to share this. Thank you so much for your trust and for being here. And as I grow into this more and more, I will continue to bring you the top strategies in affiliate marketing. I believe this is the answer to retirement, to getting out of the rat race. And I am able to work from home, obviously, because of it. So it's a fantastic business. So thanks, you guys. I appreciate all of you. Go out there and have a fantastic day.